All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be the final episode of the little four-part mini series. Took us about 2 hours to get to this point right here where we have what we have. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the work so far. It's a lot of work, but it's going to pay off, and we're having a lot of fun doing it. If you guys are enjoying it, be sure to smash the like, hit the subscribe. Again, I am Doc Mook, a member of Hollow Point Gaming, and we are partnered with Giants Software, the makers of Farming Simulator 22, and we are having an absolute blast. Check out the links down in the description for the game, for DLCs, and check out the mod hub for the mods that you can put into the game to, expand your experience here in Farm Sim. We're having an absolute blast. So we're going to get back at it, finish up getting to this point where we have all this equipment on this property and these three fields are prepped or ready for prepping so that we can start planting, growing, and harvesting. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Let us know, and we will see you later.
Yep.
I'm going to cut some grass, but I'm getting these two little sprigs out of the way since I missed them while I'm down here. So my lines might not be the straightest, but that wasn't terrible.
No. Now we're going to get rid of that other field. So what I would do, instead of folding everything up, I'd just let it go over to the next field and we'll start on the next field. And the gravel, it's not going to hurt the gravel. So okay, you got lifted.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to go to your left and do a big circle and line up with the next row.
Oh, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot easier, I feel like, than backing up.
Oh, yeah.
See, as long as you got it lifted, it's not going to affect nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can actually pull up in there and drop it in the field and line it up.
Oh, I definitely want to get this to where I'm like just whipping. Because this is
And then on the next one, I would do the same thing on my corners. Instead of trying to back up, for me, it's easier to do it that way, lift it, do the spin, the circle, line it back up and go on again.
Yep.
Just trying to back up and readjust it, and at least I can come into it, at least knowing how wide I need to be. You know what I mean?
And this is all my property, so I can drive on it however I want.
Yep. And then I drop it right there and get that other piece that you missed from the back, and you're ready to rock. The backing ups, in certain circumstances, you'll have to do that if you ain't got room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I save that for when I have to. But if I get away with it, I'm going to do it exactly like this every time.
Message. We just learned another technique. Look at that. I'm already a pro farmer, y'all.
You're getting there.
No traffic. We're safe. Turn around.
Line it up. When you get there, drop it, and you're rocking.
Yep. And I don't even care if I clear the grass off next to the gravel here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's my grass. It's my grass, and I'll cut if I want to.
It's not like it's your yard, you know? So, it's a field.
Technically, that should be a straight line. Not perfectly straight.
I've seen worse, trust me.
But I like how you can look back and see, like I can see it was straight for the most part, and then I got over a little bit. I like that you can do that. Alright, so technically now I could just do this swing around.
Yep. And do the rows. Now you're cooking with gas.
Oh. Yeah, I like that. I got to drop it and keep on rolling.
Yep.
See, I want to get to where I can do that without any hiccups, straight lines, no little zigzags in my lines, and just keep on rolling.
Man, I've got 600 hours in this game. 600 hours, and I still can't do a straight line. That's the bad part about it. For the life of me, I can't do a straight one.
Oh, that's not going to be too straight, but okay.
Well, if you'll notice, sometimes it's hard to keep it straight. Look at all the dust you're blowing around with that mulcher.
It's pretty straight though.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain about it.
One little zigzag on each end. Opposite sides. And it should, I think it's only going to take 2 more passes.
Yep.
Now with crop destruction on and something planted in this field, I wouldn't want to be turning around in that field like I just did.
No, definitely not.
But right now it's not on and there's nothing planted. We just mulched it. We're good. Now, would you fold up to drive to the next field?
No, I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't because it's in my property. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, if I was,
Going out
if
on the
you
road.
hired me, yeah, that would be different, right? Or if I couldn't get through there with it unfolded, then, you know.
It's funny because the guy across the street from me, IRL, has a farm, and he's got a tractor, and he's got like half of this equipment.
Does he really?
Yeah.
That's cool. You probably get to sit and watch him do it in real life.
And he's always bringing us squash, and we'll just come home from town or work or whatever, and there'll be a bag of squash on our porch swing.
That's awesome.
Watermelon, like, yeah, it's cool.
Oh God, y'all get that good fresh out of the garden watermelon, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Does he do seedless or does it have seeds?
Seedless.
Oh wow, that's some good eating.
Get my little grass cut line.
I do it that way too. I sometimes it depends on how the size of the field. I'll go up and start another run. You know what I mean?
I just didn't want to smack my house and knock it down the hill.
Right, right.
Then I'd be
I don't
living in
blame
the
you.
barn.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Live in the barn?
Yeah,
Maybe.
put me.
I don't know.
Well,
It seems like it'd get a little drafty.
Yeah, especially wintertime. Summertime, it might be all right.
Oh, that's a sharp turn. Can you make it?
Yep. Yep.
Nice. Oh. Now, because of the silo,
Yep.
I'm going to run my rows this way. All right, I can be the farm's mulcher.
Yep.
I think I got this down.
Of course, the map that we have on the server, the mulcher is much larger. Not a whole bunch larger, but a little bit. And then our roller is the big one that we've seen in the, which we've not got to rolling yet, but we will.
Now, is that the new map?
No,
Oh,
the
that
old
was-
map.
Look at that. That was a straight line, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah,
The more you do it, the
buddy.
better you'll get at it.
So it's almost realistic in the fact that there's a bit of a gate. You gotta constantly be a little bit of back and forth.
Yep.
It's not just gonna, you line it up and it's gonna run a straight line sometimes. I'm having to tap, for me, it's A and D are left and right on my keyboard. That was a good straight too,
Right.
yeah. Oh, snap. I love the camera angles in this game.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, they did a really good job with making this like the easiest they could with camera angles and lining up.
Mhm. I've seen some games, their camera angle is absolutely atrocious, but they did an excellent job with their camera.
Yeah.
All right, so do you want to call it right tonight, right now, at
Yeah,
this point?
I think keeping we've plowed our fields. Let me fold this up.
So when we go to make our next video, folks, we will dive into prepping fields, plowing fields, and seeding fields for you all. So come back and hit the subscribe button, the like button, hit the subscribe and all that, so you know when we post the next one, so you can come back and watch us finish at these fields.
And
And,
actually, the next one we'll start, we will still have this hooked up. I'm gonna hop out so we don't have the engine noise. And if you play Farm Sim and you're checking this out, even if you've got hours in this game and you already had your technique, but you learned something new by watching this, let us know in the comments what you learned.
definitely.
And like I said, I'm Doc Mook. I'm part of the Hollow Point Gaming stream team, and I am 100% new as far as learning this stuff. But Billy here he knows this game. So he's going to be our go-to, the other voice that you're going to hear in here that's explaining to me, describing to me what's going on, and telling us why we're doing what we're doing for maximum gain on our farm. Is that a weed I missed, or is that in the grass? Oh, you almost. Ooh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the sun's coming to a setting. It is 17:23, which is 5:23 p.m. We had a good day's work. We cleaned up our 3 fields, got us some equipment scattered all over, and we're going to leave it right where it's at so that we don't do anything outside of what you guys are getting to see. And we appreciate you guys hanging out. Billy, thank you for your insight and for you
You're
helping us
very
out
welcome.
and explaining it to us.
No
And then,
problem. I'll be back the next one.
Yep. We're out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all have a good one.
See ya.